Hmm?
Hi.
Hi, nice to hear you. Can I see you?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
here.
oh, hi. Nice to see you. How are you today?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm really good. Thank you for asking. And how was your day so far? Can you please tell me what did you do today?
I went to school and I study.
Okay, very nice. And what do you like to study? For example, what is your favorite subject to study?
My favorite subject is science, history, geography, physics, and
Oh, science. You like science?
and English.
English. Ah, very nice. Okay, and what part of the science do you like best? What part of the science, for example?
Physics.
Physics. Really? Oh, and who is your favorite scientist?
My favorite scientist.
So do you have, for example, your favorite scientist, someone who is, let's say, who is amazing? You have Einstein, Edison.
Yeah, Einstein.
Albert Einstein. Ah, very nice. And why do you like Einstein? Can you please tell me why?
Because he explained the space.
Okay, so he explained the space. Okay, and what other, for example, scientists do you like? What other scientists, let's say, are your favorite?
Thomas Edison, Wright, Alexander Graham Bell, and Nikola Tesla.
Do you know what is my name? Do you know my name? My name is
I don't remember, but I have seen your name.
Nikola. Like yes, like Nikola Tesla. Okay, so my name is very similar to him. Okay, very nice. Okay, and can you tell me something more about yourself? I just want to get to know you a little bit better. Can you please tell me something more about yourself? Okay, about something that you like to do. Okay, etc. Can you please tell me?
My name is Nam and I'm from Vietnam. I was born in 2012, the 7th of October. And the sport I like is badminton because it makes me healthy and stronger every day. And I spend probably every day for that sport.
That's all. Very nice. Okay, and what are your hobbies? I just want to know you a little more better. Okay, can you please tell me? Okay, so you mentioned about English, you mentioned about that you like science, that you like, but can you please tell me something more about your hobbies? So what are your hobbies?
My hobby is badminton, kick a shuttlecock, and
For example, do you like to play some video games? Do you like to, for example, hang out with your friends? Do you like to do these activities with your friends?
do outdoor activities with my friends, like play badminton with my neighbor friends.
Okay, and you're someone who is your age. Some students like to play some sports, something that can be really interesting for you. Can you please tell me something more about yourself in this area? Beside badminton, I know that you mentioned badminton, but how about other sports? Do you like to play some sports like football, like basketball, like this kind of sports? Do you like, for example, to do that? To play this kind of, to have this kind of activities?
I only like badminton and kick a shuttlecock. Only like that, only two sports.
Only two sports. And how often, for example, do you play during the week? I know that you have a lot of homework to do. So how often, for example, do you play this particular sports that you mentioned right now? Badminton, how often? Every day?
Probably every day.
Okay, and can you please show me something more about your activities? So I know that you have a lot of homework. Okay, so which activities Okay, are your favorite to do during, for example, during the period when you are at school? What other activities you can do it? What other activities are really
running, swimming, and play chess.
Playing chess. Okay, very nice. Do you like to watch chess on TV? This is interesting. I want to ask you about watching TV. Someone who is very famous, like Magnus Carlsen. Did you ever heard about him, maybe?
And me?
Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen.
Oh yeah, I know Magnus Carlsen. Okay.
So what do you know about him? What is something that, for example, you know about Magnus Carlsen?
He is the best of player in chess, but now he's maybe or not best like in the past.
Okay. Yes. He's one of the best players in the world when we are speaking about chess. Okay, very nice. I can say that you are really good. Okay, and what other intellectual games or activities you like? Okay, so we mentioned here, for example, some activities that are related. You mentioned about chess. Do you like, for example, to read some books? How do you like to spend time, for example, with your family? Or what else do you like to do with your family?
I like to watch TV with my family. Sometimes play chess and rarely play badminton with my dad.
Okay, playing badminton. Okay, very nice. And now I want to ask you about certain activities that you can do, for example, with your mother. So what activities do you usually do, for example, with your mother? When you are with your mother, do you have certain activities that you usually do with your mother?
No, it's only cycle.
Cycling. Okay. And what do you think about activities, for example, go hiking, go camping? What do you think about this kind of activities? So what is your opinion, for example, when we speak about this kind of activities? For example, on a mountain. Okay, go hiking, go camping. What do you think about?
I had gone hiking for maybe 3 kilometers and so tired. Because had a very high slope.
Okay. And now I want to ask you something really interesting. Okay, so you're from Vietnam, is that right?
Again.
Okay, so can you please tell me something about Vietnam? I have a plan one day to come to Vietnam.
Okay.
So what would you suggest me to see in Vietnam? What is something that, for example, you would like to suggest me to see if I'm in Vietnam?
Okay, you can go to Halong Bay, Hue, Pearl City, Hue, Ancient Town, and Da Nang. Just have a cave of a cave of roses.
Okay, and what other places? For example, you mentioned Halong Bay or Da Nang. Okay, so I'm familiar with these places, but I want you to tell me something more about this kind of places. Okay, so can you please tell me, for example, what can I see there if I go there? Okay, so what is something interesting to visit and see there?
Okay, you need to go Hue Pearl City first because you can see the castle. And it's very big, and you can maybe if you're lucky you can listen to the royal band music in Hue. And you can buy some souvenirs. have a meaning of history in Vietnam.
Okay, and what type of the food? Okay, because I like to eat. Okay, so what type of the food? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. You can speak really nice.
Okay.
You're really cool. You're really cool.
Okay.
Ah, there is a cute smile. Okay, so what type of the food? What type of the food, for example, would you suggest me to try to eat if I come to your city? What is something that you would suggest me to eat in your city?
Phở, bread, special bread in my country. Gói cuốn, bún chả, and another things, and something I don't know. It's hello, and you can try some special cake in my country like bánh chưng. Do you know bánh chưng?
No, what is that? Can you show me the picture? Can you, for example, find and show me the picture?
Okay, wait. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, here's bánh chưng.
Let me see. Wow, what is that? Okay, can you? It looks very delicious. What is that?
That is the special cake everyone in Vietnam will eat in Tet holiday in Vietnam. Here, it's very delicious.
It's really delicious. Okay, and you mentioned Tet holiday. Okay, so which? I want to ask you about your favorite holiday in Vietnam. What is your favorite holiday in Vietnam?
Like summer holiday.
Okay, and why? Ah, yeah, don't be shy. You're so cool. You're very cool. Okay, and why do you like summer holiday? Why?
Because I have time to fly with my friends and go somewhere with my friends. Like travel around town city.
Okay, very nice. Travel. And what places, for example, around the world you would like to see it? Are there any places, for example, that you didn't saw and you want to see it?
I would like to see a Red Square in Moscow, Russia. A big Ben clock in London,
London,
and a Sydney Opera House in Australia.
Sydney Opera House. Sydney Opera House. Okay, and why do you want to see Sydney Opera House? Why?
Because the Australia is the country my dad had traveled to here and work.
Okay, very nice. And how about other countries? How about Europe? How about USA? Would you like to? You mentioned okay, Big Ben, but what about other countries? Would you like, for example, to see some other countries?
I like to go to Sweden,
Sweden?
Denmark.
Sweden. Ah, very interesting. And why? Why Sweden? Why Denmark?
Because it's have a good landscape. Right? Do you know any landscape in Sweden?
Okay, so there are really good landscapes in Sweden. Very nice. Okay, and how about okay, so you mentioned that we have a good landscapes. What other landscapes? What other type of the nature do you like? Do you like mountains? Do you like rivers? Do you like lakes? What type of the nature do you like?
I like type of mountain. and a river.
Okay. Because why? Because
Because river is beautiful and the mountain is high and tall and majestic.
Majestic. Okay, so okay, very nice. Now, and yes, that is really nice. And what type of the nature? Okay, can you tell me something about your city? Where do you live? What is the name of city where you live?
I live in Thai City, Long An province, in southern, southward.
Okay, and what can be interesting? What can be interesting in this city if I'm tourist? Okay, what is something that I can see in this city? Okay, yeah.
It don't have any special.
Mhm.
It's only have a temple.
How is that possible? Okay, there. For example, if I come to your city, what? Oh, you can see this, you can see that. So what else can I see it?
You can see only pagoda and
Okay.
some church.
Okay. Now let's see. Okay, some church, and for example, what other city, for example, in Vietnam are your favorite? I am familiar with Da Nang, Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City. So, what other cities, for example, are popular to see and nice to see in your country?
Hà Giang. It's Hà Giang province. Do you know? Do you know it?
No, no. Tell me something more about this.
It's nearer from Hanoi, and it's have a beautiful river. You can travel there and take photos. And it's have some mountain very high, maybe 1,000 meters above.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Okay, now that is really nice and really good to hear. Okay, and some countries around Vietnam. Okay, so you have some countries around Vietnam. Okay, now can you please tell me what countries are around Vietnam that you would like to visit? Are there any countries that, for example, you would like to visit that are next to Vietnam?
I would like to visit Philippines.
Okay, and why? Why would you like to visit this?
Because the teacher had teach me in primary school is from Philippines, and I seen he's very good, teach very good,
Okay.
And gentle too. He's very generous, and the reason I will go to Philippines is I want to see there what people there and what special food and some landscape.
Okay, very nice. Special food, special things. Okay, now I want to ask you something more to tell me about yourself. Okay, so can you please tell me what things you can do really good? Okay, is there anything, for example, something that you are good at?
I good not very good at swimming and flight chess, but I good at fly badminton.
Dancing.
No,
Dancing.
fly badminton.
I'll play that. Okay, I hear that I was good in dancing. Wow. Oh, I didn't expect this answer, but yes, okay, yeah, okay. And how about watching something on TV? Okay, so I know that, for example, people or sorry, students about your age, they like to watch Doraemon and other cartoons. So can you please tell me about this? What is something that you like to watch, or you like to see when you have a free time? I know that you are really busy, that you have a lot of things to do about your school, but can you please tell me what is something that you like to watch on TV?
I like to watch a chess, a Lego games, and explore and explore some knowledge to improve my knowledge. Okay.
Okay, your knowledge, that is really nice. Okay, and what is something that you think that you can improve in the future? Okay, so we have here something that, for example, we can improve. What is something that you can improve, for example, in the future? Something that you think you can do much better in the future.
I can improve my better my English and my knowledge and my body too, because I'm very thin and weak.
Okay, and what do you think about students, your friends? Okay, someone who is your friend. Can you describe your best friend? Can you please tell me something about your best friend?
He's shorter than me and he's have glasses like me. He's very good on all I can do, and he's do better than me.
Okay, better than you. Okay, and why do you think so? Why do you think that he is much better, for example, in certain things comparing to you? Why do you think so?
Can you say again?
Why? Okay, why do you think so? Why do you think, for example, he's much better than you comparing to other things? Okay, so why, for example, do you think so?
Because he's stronger, smarter than me.
Stronger and smarter. Okay, now, and for example, is there any other activities that he is better than you? That you are better than him? So, okay, you mentioned that in certain areas that he is better than you. How about areas where you are better than him?
Maybe better than him is swimming. Maybe.
Okay, swimming. Okay, and can you tell me something more about swimming? Where do you usually like to swim? Do you like to swim in the ocean? Do you like to swim in the rivers? Where can you swim? Where do you usually like to swim?
I usually swim in the swim pool.
Okay, and how about oceans? Would you like to try to swim? Yes? Yeah. Okay.
It's not a beach because the ocean is very deep.
Are you scared? Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared sometimes to swim in the ocean. Are you?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, very nice. Now, okay, so I asked you something about oceans, etc. Okay, so now I want to ask you something about your favorite animal. Can you tell me, but not, okay, like dog, cat, blah, blah, blah. I want to ask you something really special. If you can choose, imagine this, if you can choose, which animal would you like to be? If you can choose one animal. So what animal would you like to be? I
would like to be a bird.
Bird. Okay, great. Let's hear why.
Because I can go anywhere I want and see some good landscape and have better life.
Okay, very nice. And what other animals? Okay, so these are some animals. What other animals can be interesting for you? Okay, so when you see some animals that you can say, wow, this animal is interesting, this animal is not so interesting. So what other animals, let's say, sorry, what other animals can be really interesting for you?
No, it's all bird. Sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Okay. Okay, now I want to ask you something opposite. Okay, let's go with something opposite. I ask you an animal that you like.
Okay.
Animal that you don't like to, would you hate to be?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now I ask you, right?
No. I asked you. Okay, so which
Okay.
animal would you hate to be? For example, I would hate to be mosquito. They are so annoying. Okay, you?
And I don't like to be um, a lion because I don't want to kill any animals. Yes, and maybe lion can bear stay for other animals.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And do you have any pets in your home? Okay, let's go with now with domestic animals. Do you have any pets, for example, in your home?
In my home,
Mm-hmm. So do you have any pets, for example, in your home?
of fish and iguana.
Iguana.
Yeah, iguana.
Iguana. Okay, very nice. And can you tell me something interesting about iguana? What is like when you have iguana? Okay, what is something that, for example, iguana likes to eat? What is something special about iguana? And do you like iguana?
Not very like. Mm.
Mhm.
Um, and it's
Mhm. Okay, and why, for example, you don't like iguana? Why?
because no uh, I don't like the iguana and the iguana. I like it too.
Mhm. Okay, and why? What is the reason, for example? Why?
Because they're smart. They're smart.
Mhm.
Right?
Okay, and how about? I just want to ask you, how about pandas? Do you like pandas? Maybe.
And yeah, I like pandas too.
Mhm. Okay, and why? Why pandas? Why do you like pandas?
It's cute and gentle.
Mhm. Gentle. Okay, and where, for example, where can you find pandas? Okay, so where can you find pandas? Where can we find pandas, and what pandas likes to eat?
In China, in
Mm-hmm.
Vietnam, it's maybe
But where,
don't.
where? I know in China, but where can you find in forest in?
No,
Mm-hmm.
no, I can't.
Okay, and what pandas? About what panda likes to eat? What do they like to eat?
They like to eat the bamboos.
Bamboo. Okay, very nice. Okay, and what do you think about? Can you imagine that you're a panda? What do you think about this? Would you like that? Would you like, for example, to imagine that you're a panda?
It's fat
No. Hmm? No?
and every day is eat and sleep and sleep.
Just eat and sleep and eat. Eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, that is quite interesting. Don't be shy to say what you think. Okay, very nice. Okay, and you mentioned other animal, iguana, and do you have dog, cat? What did you mention?
Again,
What did you mention that you have in your home? Iguana and
a fish.
fish. Mm-hmm. Ah, very nice. Goldfish? Is it goldfish?
Yes, it's have a
Mm-hmm.
goldfish and wait, an African elephant fish.
African fish. That is very nice. Very nice. I like that.
Yeah.